What's up, guys? This is my updated top 10 video, fragrance video for, what is this, October, middle of October. New fragrances since my last one. But yeah, I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible. I'm not going to go ahead and ramble on. So, at the number 10 spot, this is going to be a designer, surprisingly. It's going to be Sauvage Elixir. That's one of those scent profiles that you don't really know how much you enjoy it, or I don't really think I know how much I enjoy it until I wear it or until I smell it. Then I'm like, damn, that's a really good fragrance. I should probably wear it more. I've been wearing it a lot more recently. I'm trying to check the level. I'd say the level's at maybe like 70%, but I've been giving it a few more wears now that it's starting to cool down. Next one is one that I've given a decent amount of wears, and I've gotten it pretty recently. It's going to be the Harmless Hypnotizing Fire. I had a co-worker tell me that I smelled like trees. When I put this fragrance on, which is I don't smell like trees, man, but I really enjoy the scent. It's like Replicas by the Fireplace, but better. That is at the number 9 spot. Number 8 spot. Keep in mind, these have been all pretty difficult to place in these positions, right? So this might get a little bit of hate. It's going to be Naxos in the number 8 spot. Yes, I'll put it above the Hypnotizing Fire. Why? Probably because of the memories and the experiences I have with the Naxos DNA. It's still really good. Yeah, I mean, it's an easier wear also. It's easier to put on than Hypnotizing Fire. It does not mean that this is ranked by how easy it is to wear, but they're fairly close, and I would reach for Naxos first before I reach for Hypnotizing Fire. Next, number 7 spot is going to be Jubilation 25. I think this got brought down from my last video. Still a really good fragrance. It's just that I've gotten other really good fragrances, which is why it's gone down a little bit. I don't see myself wearing it as much as I would like, just because I'm afraid to choke other people, as well as to choke myself out. So I've noticed I'm wearing it a little bit less, but it still has a pretty decent, I would say 95%. This is going to be at the number 6 spot. Well-known fragrance. Everyone's going to know about this one. No secret. It's Angel Share. When I first got it in, I wore it for like maybe 4 or 5 days straight. I really enjoy the clone of it, Fire Your Desire. This is the next step. To me, it's worth the money. Maybe it wasn't worth the money to me like a year ago, but now it is. It's really addicting. Compliment getter. Not that I care about it, but addicting, compliment getter. Really nice fragrance. This one has, I believe, also dropped from my last video. I'm not too sure, but maybe it went up. But this is a fragrance that I received, or I got after my last top 5 video, which is going to be Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. So, again, I don't really wear it too often. I've given it maybe 2, maybe 3 wearings since I've gotten it. I really do enjoy it. It's one of those things that I don't want to wear it to work just because it's a little polarizing, but now that it's starting to get cold, I'm probably going to wear it more often. It is what it is. I just want to start wearing it more often. And so, yeah, Tom Ford was at the number 5 position, making it in the top 5. And the next one is going to be Tuxedo by YSL. I thought about putting this one a little higher, which it might be these top 5, maybe closer to like these top 4, can kind of be rearranged into a number 1 spot. So Tuxedo, just in this video, is at the number 4 spot, but it could definitely be at the number 1 spot. It's just one of those. As of right now, I'm just putting it at the number 4 spot. Intoxicated by Killian is at the number 3 spot, and the reason it's at the number 3 spot is because I don't touch this fragrance. I cherish it. I don't want it to run out. I barely wear it, which is why it's at the number 3 spot. It's too special to me to wear it all the time, so I kind of just hold off on wearing it, and then I just end up never wearing it, if that makes sense. I should wear it tomorrow. I think tomorrow would be a good day to wear it. Number 2 spot. Again, these top 4 can definitely all be number 1. But honestly, I could probably make these number 1 on, like, I guess each category. I don't know. It's Creed Viking. I had it at number 1 before starting this video. Then when I started the video, I kind of just moved it over. I'm just a sucker for these kind of DNAs, right? I don't know, or like, I wish I could get more of this kind of vibe, right? So, like Viking, it's like the best of what it is. Maybe it's like I wish there was more fragrances like these two. I would love to own more fragrances like these. So like Sauvage Elixir, there's Absolute Aventus, which I should probably get. There's Apex, which I've smelled. That's my favorite Roja. That's the only one that I think it's worth paying or spending the money on for a Roja. But then you get things like Tuxedo and stuff that just kind of, it's a good variation or just something different that smells really nice in the collection. But number 2 spot, Viking. And then at the number 1 spot, no matter how many clones, no matter how many inspired buys, number 1 is always going to be Aventus. It almost made it at the number 2 spot today, but still at the number 1. I'm thinking, should I wear this one tomorrow? I'll wear it. I don't even know what I'll wear tomorrow. I'll probably wear Intoxicated. Probably the next day I'll wear Aventus. Those are 2 I don't really touch. Between Intoxicated, well, actually between the top 5, realistically the top 5 fragrances are the ones I wear the least, just because I think in my head I put them as being more special, so I don't want to reach for them as often as I do the other ones. And I don't think there's any freshies in here besides Aventus. Not freshies, but you know, lighter scents. Aventus, I guess, and Viking, the top 2. But then I have things here like I have the Louis Vuitton over here in the corner. I haven't worn it enough to put it in this list. I'm not sure if it would make the list, honestly. It's really good. As much as I do have other fragrances in my collection that are also really good, but they're just not in my top 10. And then just another one that I have here is Renaissance. I ended up not selling it. My girl really loves it. Of course, she loves the scent that I really don't care about. So she told me not to sell it. So I decided to keep it. Well, I didn't have the choice but to keep it. But yeah, those are just 2 I had on the side I just wanted to talk about. And then on top of that, I have a few of these that are Louis Vuittons and Dior's private collection that are also really good, but they're not in my collection. I don't have a bottle, so I'm not going to put them in the top 10 if I don't have a bottle. Today I'm actually wearing the Tabacular, which makes me really want to scent. It's like a Tabacular's like a, yeah, it's a little bit of tobacco, but it kind of has like a, not the flame aspect, but like if there's something hot about it, like it's like a sweet tobacco honey that's on fire. Like if there was a cigar covered in honey, lit on fire, is what this smells like. And it smells really good, and I do want it for the colder months. I'll probably be grabbing that one soon, and I think that will definitely make the top 10. Other fragrances that I could see making the top 10 if I had bottles of them would be Ombre Nomad, probably Imagination, even Grease. So when, it's more of a when I purchased all those fragrances, this might get mixed up again. I'm not sure which bottles would get kicked off, but maybe I'm not sure exactly where it would get kicked off at. Maybe from the top 5 and back, that would get pushed down, and some of these would get pushed up, like the Dior's and the Louis Vuittons. I have no idea, but until I get the bottles, I can't tell you. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.